Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. It is a new day. I decided to get some sleep before we start the slog. There is the Winter War. My plans for this is we're going to just try and defend the line, which I'm actually going to unpause. Let's go on 3 times speed. Already we can see a lot of red bubbles. I do think those will change. These I don't mind because I want to fall back here right away. However, we need to keep an eye on all of this. Because, I mean, I can't let the Soviets get in. That's the whole thing here. Right, the end of the League of Nations has started. As I've said, it is a new day, so we're going to be trying to get ourselves back into this. The bubbles are turning green, which is good. Even down here in the southern part of the front line, dare I say, we might actually be okay, which means my plan might work. National focus has been bypassed. Okay. One of the following must be true. What is this? I don't know. Because they've capitulated or they no longer exist. Right, Estonia. Excuse me, I forgot to put my phone on bloody silent. No one calls me all day. I start recording and then I get a phone call. Right, I've ignored them. I've put the phone on silent. I don't care. So what's this? Estonia gets event finished proposal for unification. But I'm guessing Estonia is no longer a fit. Oh, the Soviets have taken Estonia. Right. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate for them, isn't it? Anyway, let us continue. What I am scared of, we still don't have our Coast Guard either. So hopefully we can get some of those out before the Soviets try for a naval invasion. But it does seem like we are holding the front line. That makes me very happy. We've lost 1,000 men, but we've killed 9,000 as well. And that's on the defensive. And as you can see, yeah, the organization, I think the green bar is actually the organization. I said in another episode the orange bar, but the orange bar is actually how well supplied the division is. So with manpower, equipment and whatnot. So what we're waiting for is for the orange bar to drop, maybe to halfway. And then I'm going to think about launching the counter-offensive. We seem to be holding on though. They have tanks. But alas, I had a plan. And the plan does seem to be working. Right, I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Luxembourg has capitulated as well. The Germans are continuing their advances. Let's just get a nice overlook of this here. Can I deploy? Yes, I can deploy the large majority of our Coast Guard. Right, let's go ahead and put them in a new army. We will need someone with good defense. And you know what? Only one attack. Let's use Hagland here because we're not going to be attacking with these guys. Let's go on area defense. And you guys are just going to guard the naval bases for us. Right. I think we have a strategy, lads. I think. I won't lie. I'm still very nervous, but this seems okay so far. Right, we need 7 divisions. I mean, I am training one more. They can also be deployed now as well. Right, let's go ahead and stick you in there. And then I guess, what's this? Movement bonus on land or entrenchment speed. Joe, I'll give you improv expert because maybe we can repurpose you later. Right. All of our infantry is now going to gain hard attack and piercing as well. I also realized we should probably do a cry for help. It only takes 35 days, but importantly, we will get 600 bonus weekly manpower for an entire year. I think that's necessary. The League of Nations has failed in its duty to protect member states from conflict, but there are still those abroad who may yet hear our cry for help and come to our aid, or so we hope. So we're going to request aid from Sweden as well. But even if they say no, the important thing is that extra manpower. Right, I'm seeing yellow bubbles down here. However, I just think it was temporary. I don't mind as long as you guys fall back to the forts. How is the construction going as well? I've queued up all the extra land forts. Okay, so you can see we've already lost some infrastructure here. That has been bombed by the Soviet Air Force. Yeah, we are getting yellow bubbles here. I can see one of our divisions is retreating. Maybe I should have used a fallback line just so we held this instantly. Because, like, yeah, this guy, you're taking fire for no real reason. Like, I don't want you guys holding this tile at all. In fact, no one's going to hold this one. Paris has fallen. And France has capitulated. The German Reich is absolutely storming through Europe right now. How are we doing up here? This is looking... Yeah, that's not looking so hot, is it? And that's with a land fort there as well. I need to reinforce this. I actually might be a little bit too slow. Oh, bloody hell. At least just get in there before they can get in there themselves. The good news, though, our recovery is so fast that he's already back up to half recovery there. What I could do is tell these guys to attack. That will stop them reinforcing this tile. We'll just kind of get maybe their equipment down. They are using a force attack now, so the Soviets are going to be even stronger on the attack. It seems like they have actually pushed us back here. I mean, this is frustrating. I might not have enough to even hold on. You're going to have to reinforce, honestly. Okay, but no, we might actually be okay. Yeah, let's hold the forts, guys. Are they going to break through? No way they're going to break through. Okay, let's hold, I think we're fine. Let's recover. Right, so we're pushing back here as well. That's okay. We are... I tell you what, let's hit this guy just to try and take him out of this attack. The good news is the supply and their equipment is dropping. Why are you guys pushing? Because I told you to, right. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Oh, and we've lost Petsamo, right. So we've already bloodied failed not losing a core, I think, because that's the only... See, did we really lose that? Wow. Okay, this is not going so good. Norway wants to move troops for our territory. Sure. Sure. I doubt they're going to help us reinforce at this point, but we're in trouble. Yeah, guys, just go back to the forts. Man, this force attack stuff is brutal. Absolutely brutal. I might have to launch a counteroffensive already. But I don't think I'm ready for this. Are we holding? We are holding here. Okay. Barely. Absolutely barely. No one's on this tile. I want you to hold the fort. I want you guys to hold this fort. They can't retreat because they're already in battle. Yeah, see, they're just going to keep pushing back. There we go. Right, now you can hold this. And I need someone to get in there. Ideally now. Before anyone else can push in here. No, they're not going to, are they? Oh, bloody hell. Right, we have green bubbles here, lads. We are trying to launch a counter-offensive there, but it's looking red. I'll tell you what, let's try and counter-push. I want Petsamo back. We built a bloody fort there. I don't want to give that away to the Soviets. Oh dear, this is a struggle. Are we really going to lose that? There's no way, right? Okay, we are going to win this. Okay. Okay. Let's just zoom out. We got red bubbles down here. I don't think that's true, but I think we should be fine on this one. We got a little bit of yellow stuff going up there. Right, now we are holding the line of forts. I think we're okay. Bloody hell, this is getting intense. We have improved our radar. It's 1940. So if I wanted to, we could get more research speed. However, I think first things first, let's improve the artillery. I need to get more out of my army. Also, communism is a problem now because we have communist pressure. I might just go ahead and ban communism. We lose 6.2% stability, but honestly, that's okay. Let's go ahead and ban communism. Get it out of here. Also, 163 political power. Let's go up to extensive conscription. Let's get more manpower. I need to start training more divisions as well. Right now, though, we don't really have the spare manpower, do we? It's still draining to 0, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. A cry for help is about to complete. That will be a big help, actually. Losing trains to enemy logistics. What I should also be doing is let's change to motorization priority so we can start using all of our trucks and our trains. We don't actually have enough trucks. Oh dear. Our snipers are proving highly effective. Reports have come in that our snipers are proving highly efficient at fighting of enemy forces intruding into our forests. This is a good opportunity for war propaganda, as the term White Death has been propping up among enemy soldiers, referring to the dangers posed by Finland's nature and people. And we could pin this to a certain person to rally the population if one happens to prop up. So what's this? I could gain war support and political power, or I can lose 1,000 units of infantry equipment, and our snipers will become more deadly. I do have an excess of 6,000 infantry equipment. Why not do that then? Yes. Also, I'm wondering if we can ask the Swedes for some trucks. Would they say yes to this? No, they would not, because we don't have a big enough deficit. Right. We have finished a cry for help. The request: Sweden, assistance in war. Finland and the Soviet Union are at war after only a few decades of sovereignty. We now risk once again becoming the subject of one of our neighbors. The threat of our enemy extends beyond our borders, however. Our neighbors in Sweden are still retaining a neutral stance towards the Soviet Union, but could perhaps be convinced to join us in defending our mutual legacy and secure their own strategic buffer. I think we should... Yeah, they should contribute to the stand we have taken. Otherwise, all of Scandinavia will come under threat. Right, the good news now, though, is we should, international volunteers. We get 10% more division recovery rate, and we're also getting 600 more weekly manpower. Very nice. Right, what's next? If we get Union of Finnish Brothers in Arms, we gain more recruitable population. We get another 10% division recovery rate. And we gain war support. Let's do that. It's going to take 70 days. I wonder, though... this stuff could also be good. That's more for attacking, though. Sami Pathfinders. Let's see. Winter attrition drops. Initiative increases. And supply combat penalties in core territory minus 10%. We also get recon and long-range patrol companies, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Let's see. I think first, let's get Union of Finnish Brothers in Arms for that extra recruitable population. It's going to take 70 days, though. I always feel like I'm never prepared enough. Right. We seem to be holding the front line at least. Once I am absolutely sure we can hold this, I will probably bump up to 4 times speed, but it's better to be safe than sorry right now. The Swedish government has been unwilling to join us in the war against the Soviet Union, but public support among our neighbors is still high, and many volunteers from other Nordic countries have offered to join our ranks to aid the war effort. Although less than we hoped, at least there is more popular awareness about the threat we are facing. So we gain 8,000 manpower, and we've also gained 500 infantry equipment and 250 towed artillery. Okay, it's the least one would expect, but at least they have actually aided us. So how are we doing now? Yeah, it's just trucks. Trucks are the problem. I'll tell you what. We have way too much anti-air, don't we? Well, I only have 1 factory on anti-air. I'm gonna have to take... Oh, I don't like this. Artillery, we have 500. I'm gonna momentarily take one away from artillery, and I'm gonna put them onto trucks. That's what I'm gonna do. And hopefully that will help alleviate our supply issues. I mean, supply is actually really good for us at the moment. We're absolutely fine. Whereas if we zoom... Okay, we got a little problem there. No, it's solved. If we look at the Soviets, their equipment, their divisions are starting to be undersupplied. See, there's 2 things. There's this supply, but then there's the supply on here. What is it called? So we have... Oh, no, that is organization. Oh, no, we have organization, which is green, and then we have fighting strength, which is the brown bar. Okay, so I'm just going to call it fighting strength. We also have 100 army experience. So let's see, dispersed support, that's more about line artillery, whereas integrated support is more about support companies, which everything has. So let's get integrated support. This gives us 25% more soft attack and 10 organization for our support companies. I mean, more organization is good. It means we can last longer in battle. We have another military factory, so why don't we... we're still missing trucks. But that's going to fix itself in a month. I think I will go ahead and put this one just back onto artillery. Because I'm going to want a surplus for when we start building more. Right. Is manpower increasing? I think it is, ever so slightly. But not enough where I want to train more divisions yet, I don't think. So let's just continue. The White Death. As war has come to Finland, many hunters... Sjurtlaskunta militiamen and shooting club marksmen have taken up arms to fight off their oppressors. The Finnish sisu flows through them as they stem off enemy attacks, utilizing the Finnish nature to their advantage. Something that has come to be known by enemy soldiers as the White Death. Ooh, this is good propaganda. The Soviets are trembling in the wilderness. Right, we're in trouble over here. If I can try and pin down these guys. There we go. That should help. And if I can pin down this tank, just to give this guy a chance to get his organization back up. Yeah, there we go. Right, you guys stay there, though. You destroy his organization, and now this guy should have enough time to recover. Yeah, our recovery is absolutely insane. Are we struggling anywhere else? Yes, we are struggling up here. That's a problem because these guys are already tied down. That is a problem. I might just have to move this guy up here to quickly help with this. Although they seem to be... Maybe he's going to be okay. It's just better to be safe than sorry. One of these guys will automatically move themselves down here anyway. Although they are being tied down. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. We do have an empty hole here, but I think someone should automatically go and fill that in. Seymour Haya has been accredited as the White Death, so that's our propaganda. We sell in motion the Vipuri sniper Simo, who is often referred to by our other soldiers as Taika and Puja. The magic shooter for his impressive marksmanship is now also being accredited as the White Death, which up until now has been referring to the harshness of the Finnish nature and its people by our enemies, and the press is pushing this new narrative strongly. What should our official stance be? We can gain 12,000 manpower, a lot of war support, political power, command power as well, which is used to upgrade our army leaders here, or we could lose a little bit of political power. We gain the White Death, which gives us minus 20% winter attrition, and then we get another 5% division defense on our core territories. But it only lasts 180 days. I'm actually going to take the political power and the manpower, because I want another 150 of this anyway, because I need to get down here. We need more population. 18,000 men. Do I want to start training more divisions? Possibly, because then they can reinforce the front line. Maybe I want 2 full armies to help hold the front line. That sounds like a good idea. Right. We do have more modern guns now. We could get this, however... Actually, I will do this. Yeah, let's get another defense. Another 5% defense for our infantry. I can now also start manufacturing our better guns. So why don't we do that? We're going to lose a little bit of efficiency, but that's fine. It will come back. We do have a surplus to help counter this. We're still in an issue with our trucks. Right. I'll tell you what then. It's because I'm missing a factory though, it seems. If I go to construction... Oh yeah, we are missing a lot of stuff here. It's all going to get repaired. Man, that's the unfortunate part about dealing with the Soviets with no air force. They're just going to keep relentlessly bombing me. Are we at a stage where we can counter push? I feel like I want to get some more frontline units first. I'm a bit scared about extending here. This seems to be okay. Their organization just drops so much faster than ours. What I could also do is, like, we can pull these guys out, because they're trying to support this attack. If we remove these guys' organization, yeah, like that, he should be able to hold this by himself. Right. I apologize for the constant pausing and slow play, guys. It's just going to be that way for the beginning of the war. I think... Let's start training. Instead of training, what I could also do is... we could thicken our front line. So we could add some more infantry. That's 1,000 manpower. And we have 24 divisions. So we need 24,000 manpower, and we can make all of our front line just a little bit thicker. And it would help organization. I might do that. You have an upgrade, but I never understand it. Is this because of preferred tactic, maybe? I just let them use the tactics that they want to, because I don't fully understand this yet. So hopefully I'm doing that okay. We are holding on, aren't we? This is good news. This is good news. And we're holding... We haven't had any naval invasions yet, but those will happen. Just give it time. Right, we're still getting manpower ever so slowly as well. As soon as this gets to about 30k, I think I will thicken the divisions. We'll add another... is it a battalion? Another unit of infantry? It should give them more organization as well. Let's just keep an eye up here. This seems to be our weak point. Also, if I check the achievements, so there's an achievement here called No One Crosses the Finish Line, which I don't think I'm gonna get. Yes. So you have to survive until 1944 without losing a single core. However, we did momentarily lose Petsamo, which is the only kind of like, can you say city or settlement in this province? So unfortunately we did lose a core. Okay. I mean, let's not get too hung up on it. It's fine. It's fine. When we do a fascist run, we can try and be more successful in that. Right, this is concerning me a little bit. Let's just take these guys out of that battle. Thank you very much. We'll also destroy his organization as well. There we go. And you should be able... Let's also take these guys out of the battle as well. I'd rather they didn't break through here, although it looks like they might. Seymour has been injured and brought off the battlefield. Reports have come in that Haya has been severely wounded after an explosive bullet fired by a hostile soldier hit his lower left jaw, and whilst thought to have been dead, he made it back to a nearby base camp to report his safety. He cannot, however, continue fighting, but he has done enough service for an eternity of gratitude from the Finnish people. We gain army experience and we gain more war support. Okay. It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. Right, I need to take one of you and just bring you down here to reinforce this. We are in a spot of trouble here. Yeah, we might even lose this. Will you reinforce in time? Oh, they've pinned you down. Okay, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. I might have to reinforce with this guy then. Actually, it seems okay. Oh, no, we've already reinforced it. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Yeah, this is definitely the weak spot, isn't it? We have 30,000 manpower, right. Let's go ahead and just thicken up the front line a little bit. So you can see we gain more organization, we're gaining HP, we're gaining stats everywhere, essentially, which is good. So let's go ahead and save this. Eventually I want to add more artillery as well. But I just can't do that right now. Or can I? I mean, we don't have the manpower or the artillery as well. 500. We only have 500 artillery. The truck situation is getting better, which is good. We're at 96% of fulfilling our logistics. So that is better. I'm wondering... I did edit this, right? So I guess what we're kind of doing now is just waiting for reinforcements. There we go. The manpower is slowly going down. Oh, and we have trouble. Okay, so this is 14. Let's just do something like this. We're also having some issues here. I'm going to have to attack this way, most likely, just to get their organization down. Let's see. We got another military factory. I'm going to put them on trucks as well, just to get this problem sorted. Oh, it's down to 11. Oh, man. Excavation free. Okay, Nanjing has also fallen. Let's... Wait, pause the game. Pause the game. Sometimes it unpauses when I don't want it to. Let's... I tell you what, let's improve our soft attack, because that will also reduce the enemy organization faster. We need to attack these guys. Okay, no. We need to get in there. Like now, before... Oh, the tanks are going to take it first, I feel like. Okay, and that sound... Okay, no, we actually managed to reinforce it in time. That sound means we're being naval invaded, which we seem to be holding off. Ooh. We might be okay. We might be okay. Oh, bloody hell. It's relentless, isn't it? Wait, why are you pushing? I never told you to attack. No, I did. This happens sometimes in the game, and I don't understand why. I haven't told them to push any of these, and yet the front line has still pushed out. Maybe the game is trying to tell me the time to push is now? Could be. Could be. Is it the time to push right now, though? If I was gonna push, I would start with the north. Value. I mean, they are lacking organization and equipment. I'm just gonna call it equipment. I mean, look at this. This tank division is probably so weak. Same as this one. Okay. I'm going to do something brave. Yeah, you guys stay back here for now, please. Thank you very much. I think it's time to enact the first counter-offensive. So, shift click and then click on the desired order to toggle execution. Let us toggle this one first. We'll take the port, we're going to take the supply hubs, and I think we'll be fine. Is that toggled on now? I guess we shall find out when I unpause. Are any of them going to start pushing? No. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. Shift click and then this order belongs to a different army. Huh? What are you talking about? You're the commander of everyone. Sometimes I still don't understand this game at all. How can this order belong to a different army, hey? Unless, am I meant to do this? It's just, sometimes this game makes no sense. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to have to delete this. I'll just delete these as well because they don't seem to be functioning properly anyway. And then what we're going to do is let's draw a new order here. And I kind of want to take all of this territory, but I kind of want to take this as well. There is a river there. Let's see. I want all of this. And we'll push up to these lakes here because it's kind of like a natural holding. Has that even worked how I wanted it to? I mean, when I press delete, it seems to be. Right. Is the planning ready? I don't know when. That's entrenchment. This is planning. So we gotta wait for all of the planning to kind of max out there. I could give him a planning bonus. So planning speed plus 400%. Let's quickly activate this. And then everyone will get ready to attack for us. We almost have 150 political power again. Let's not get too... Yeah, why have you guys pushed out there? I never told you to do that, did I? We have a little problem here. However, I think that organization would drop. Let's just quickly pin these guys down so it doesn't become a problem. There we go. That's going to free him up to defend a little bit better. Our field marshal is going to finish the planning as well. There is some kind of plan here, guys. I promise. I promise. Right, you're going to be able to defend. Right, let's tell you guys to drop out. And I think I'm ready to launch it. Right, let's launch it. We should see arrows pointing the other way now. Hungary has demanded Transylvania, and we now have finished the Union of Finnish Brothers in Arms. Very nice. So that's going to give us some more manpower and whatnot. We can't get this because we don't have all adults serve yet, but I'm working down towards that. Okay. Let's get utilized the Sami. That's going to give us some more bonuses for defense. We must recognize the unique skills of the Sami people who are expert navigators in the harsh Arctic terrain. By utilizing their knowledge of the land, we can improve our reconnaissance capabilities. And by employing them as reindeer shepherds, we can improve our supply lines in remote areas. The Sami can play a vital role in our defense strategy, and we must ensure their expertise is fully utilized. That's only going to take 35 days as well, which is very nice. Right, is anyone going to start pushing? Or am I going to have to manually trigger this? I might have to manually fight this, it seems. Okay. So number one priority is the port. Oh, we are pushing up here. And number two priority is this supply hub here. I think I'm just going to start telling them to push, honestly. Because otherwise they're not going to do it themselves, are they, for some reason? Maybe I'm about to make a grave mistake. Who knows? I think we can start pushing here. I think we can more than... We're more than fine to start pushing. Right, we're getting this. We're getting this stuff. Very nice. We can't upgrade support companies yet. Let's get better anti-air because that's... Or... improved anti-tank would be nice. Let's improve the anti-air first, because that's also going to give us a bit of hard attack in a way. Right, we can make a tank. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, though. It's not really our priority right now. We could thicken the divisions a little bit more if we wanted to as well. That's possible. So, I think the overall... I want to aim for something like this. 20 combat width. a 7-2 seems to be a default front line that everyone likes to go for. So let's remove this. I will add the 7th infantry. It's going to give us a lot more organization and whatnot. And we'll use up some of this manpower here. Right, we're not actually able to push. Let's just stop for a moment then. You guys push in here with these guys. We're going to work our way in. Right, we've improved our artillery. That's going to give us another 10% soft attack. Very nice. Let's improve the anti-tank stuff as well. What we can also do, we can upgrade... Okay, we already have this. So I could get... So anti-tank and anti-air improves it. Soft attack, hard attack, and air attack. Do you know what? I'm actually going to do that. Let's do this, and then we're going to have to update those. Only the anti-tank, apparently. Not the anti-air. I still don't understand a lot of things. It's fine, though. It's fine. Let's just... Oh, okay. I completely missed this naval invasion. Right. That's problematic. I guess we did get a notification for that, but I was distracted in the north. Let's see if we can take this back. I think we can. It's only cavalry. So we should be... Oh, no. They're bringing in mountaineers now as well. Oh... We could be in a little bit of problem here. It's fine, it's fine. We'll get ourselves out of this situation. Don't you worry, guys. We will win this. Yeah, this is dominating. 143 defense. Wowzers. Let's just hope they don't drop any more units here. They're trying to naval invade there, and the Soviets have just broken our cipher, right? So they're going to get a bunch of bonuses against us for the next 30 days, unfortunately. Yeah, the Mountaineers have just reinforced this. Right, you've stopped attacking. Let's go on the offensive there. I don't really have anyone I can pull off the front lines to help with this either. I've never had the Soviets not land on a port before, but in between. I didn't know that was possible. Oh, bloody hell, guys. I mean, they can't land anyone else, right? Because it's just not a naval base. We're gonna lose this, though, possibly? Why are they so much better at naval invasions than my previous runs? I don't get it. We're in trouble up here as well. I'm gonna have to pour them out. Oh man. I mean, are we still doing fine up here at least? We seem to be doing okay up here. Can I push it? No, we're gonna lose this. Okay, things are falling apart, and I've just realized we're at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap things up there. Let's pause. I will continue recording as well. We're just going to cut it here. If you're liking the Hoi 4 stuff, leave a like. Hopefully, we won't die. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, as always. I'll see you next time.